stay with this story now because at least internationally there are growing calls for a ceasefire. An Egyptian delegation has arrived in Tel Aviv today and a US envoy is on his way as well. So how is the Biden administration responding to what's been happening on the ground? Let's ask our Washington correspondent Kethevane Gorjestani. Kethevane, tell us a bit more then about American efforts towards a ceasefire.
Well, as you said, that envoy is being sent over to the region. That was announced by the Secretary of State, Tony Blinken, just yesterday. And that's pretty much one of the most concrete steps that the Biden administration has taken so far, because overall, you're really getting the same message whoever you talk to, whether it's the State Department, whether it's the White House, whether it's the Department of Defense. It is a call for a de-escalation. They're asking both sides to exert some de-escalation, to be calm and to avoid any provocation that could worsen the situation. They so far have still blocked a potential unanimous statement from the UN Security Council. The Americans are blocking that. And overall, besides that message, you're not getting much. And when the White House spokesperson was asked, when Tony Blinken was asked, what else are you doing besides calling for calm? Their response is overwhelmingly the same, which is that they are having talks, that diplomacy is working, even though not all of it is seen by the public, that they are working with their partners. The White House spokesperson, Jen Psaki, said that since the weekend, there have been dozens and dozens of high-level calls between the Biden administration and the Israelis, the Palestinians, and partners in the regions, including the Egyptians. You had some very high-level calls. There was the National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan, who had calls. Tony Blinken, who spoke to Mahmoud Abbas, the leader of the Palestinian Authority, as well as Joe Biden yesterday, who finally spoke to Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. So they are trying to show that they are actively working on helping the situation get better, but they're trying to keep the Biden administration as far away as possible from this crisis as they can, given the circumstances, because going into the Biden administration and to the start of his tenure, this was not something that they wanted to focus on. They wanted to get the focus away from the Middle East. And right now, the Biden administration is being brought back in.
Kethevane Gorjestani in Washington, thank you very much indeed. Now, another world news.